Hola! So today we talk about possessive adjectives, los adjetivos posesivos. In this first slide here we have all of the forms and then some that we're not going to use, but I'll talk about that in a second. And the important thing here to note is that you focus on the object that is being possessed, not the person possessing the adjective. So that'll become clearer, I hope, as we get going. So we have singular possessive adjectives and plural possessive adjectives. And so let's just take the noun or the object libro, book, for example. Now, if it's just one book, we're going to be using these possessive adjectives. If it's more than one book, we'll use these. So that's what I was referring to. You go off of the object, not the person possessing. So my book, mi libro. Your book, tu libro. Su libro is ambiguous. It can mean your formal, like your book, like if you're talking to your boss or the president of the United States, you'd call it su libro, your book. Its book, say for example your dog has a book, su libro. Their book. So this is where it gets tricky because you think su and you think, oh, that's just one person. Well, not necessarily. It's just one object. It's just one libro. But it could be their book, su libro. And then nuestro and nuestra is our. So our book is nuestro libro. And if you have something feminine like televisión, our television, nuestra televisión, or maybe a better example would be, oh, I'm just looking around, chair, nuestra silla, our chair. All right, and then we're going to skip out on this vuestro because that's the vosotros form. You're not being assessed over the vosotros form in this class. Now, plural is for plural objects when you have more than one object. It doesn't refer to the person possessing the object or objects. So, my books, mis libros. Your books, tus libros. His books, sus libros. Her books, sus libros. Your books, sus libros, that's formal, your. Its books, sus libros, or their books, sus libros. Okay? Our books, nuestros libros. Our chairs, nuestras sillas. All right? So keep that straight. It's based on the object, not the person possessing the object. So, in writing here, possessive adjectives precede and agree with the noun that they modify. They do not agree with the person who possesses the item. So, mis cuadernos, my notebooks. Su libro, I mentioned that one before. That could either be his book, her book, its book, their book, your book, potentially. Okay, there's lots of choices. That's ambiguous. Only nuestro agrees in both gender and number. The others are going to agree in number alone. So, nuestro profesor or nuestra profesora, if it's a female, our teacher, or nuestros profesores or nuestras profesoras, if it's our teachers. So to avoid confusion on that ambiguous su and sus, you can specify, you can clarify by using de él, de ella, de usted, or de ustedes instead of su or sus. So, su libro, if you want to specify, if we don't know for sure who we're talking about, we can say el libro de él, or el libro de Juan, or you can say their name. El libro de ella, el libro de usted, okay, el libro de ustedes, whatever. If we already know, if I'm talking about my brother Bob over here, who's sitting to my left, let's say, if we already know we're talking about Bob because it's been brought up in context, and I want to say it's his book, that I can do es su libro. Okay, so use su if you know the context. Otherwise, to clarify, use the de él, de ella, de usted, or de ustedes. Okay, adios.